With that said, let me introduce my final guest for the day. His name is Sammy Muraga. He's the CEO of Dress to Impress, and as always is actually dressed to impress.
Thank you very much.
Karibu sana to the show.
Asante.
So we want to talk about the unspoken etiquette of holiday office parties. Of course, December is just around the corner, and it is that season in which, there's going to be a lot of end-year parties as the year comes to an end. But what should you know before attending your office party? Kuna watu wanaenda wanachoma picha. Wanajaibisha sana. Right? So, everybody knows a party is supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
But as much as it's an office party, you cannot treat this like your other social ventures.
No.
You can actually be risking a lot.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. And I think one of the things is that people are ready to take on something that is very free, that is offered for free, like drinks.
Yes.
Watu wanangojea mwisho wa mwaka. And for any organization, I think in Kenya, almost like 66% of the companies, they always offer corporate, dinners or end of the year parties.
Yeah.
And people are looking forward to have that party, especially for those who take drinks, one or two. Don't overdo it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you might end up cursing the boss, and the next minute you are fired.
Namwambia hata wewe, I don't know why you're CEO. Right.
Yeah, so if you are taking one or two, please limit to one or two.
Yeah.
Or else you can take some coffee or tea.
Maji.
Or maji.
Kunywa maji ya uzima. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you certainly don't want to put yourself in a point where you're over drinking.
Yeah.
And then the problem with drinking then when you're overdoing it, and it comes with all sorts of other behaviors that you cannot control.
Yeah.
Right? You don't want to be flirting with
the
women at the
boss,
office party, flirting with your boss, or they're watching you and the way that if they were even considering you for a promotion, they may feel that now, if they were to promote you and you get the chance to travel internationally, you would not be a good representation of the company.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it has a negative impact, especially if you are doing it, because most of the executives are actually looking forward to look into how you carry yourself in these kind of parties.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's talk about dressing. How should one dress for an office party? I know it's the holiday season and everybody wants to look good, but again, you're going to your office party, not...
the fact that it's a party, it's more like a business, meeting. So I usually encourage people to wear something quite official, not just dressing like you are going for a nightclub or something. Just be official, because this is more like an extension of what you'll be doing the better part of the day. But so don't wear something that is very short. You expose like everything. It's not...
We don't need to see it.
Yes.
True story.
And once people become a bit tipsy, things might happen.
Yeah.
So
and again, you want to represent yourself well. You don't want to look like you're so desperate for promotion, or that you're going to be given a role because of what you're wearing and not because of your mind.
Yeah, that is true.
That should be the most important thing.
That is very true.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. Arrival and leaving time. How should one conduct themselves with those?
Keep time, and don't just go there 20 minutes to towards the end of the event. It's like you just want to show up.
Just for the drinks.
Just for the drinks, or you want just to confirm to the bosses that maybe you attended the party.
Yeah.
No, just keep time, and also don't be the last person to leave the party.
Yeah.
At that point, you are trying to look for bones and carry those bones to the party.
Take away.
Upeleke the puppy. Or the leftovers, and then you are picking like everything.
Yeah.
All people are watching.
Yeah.
And the following day, people will be sharing about these stories. Uliona mtu fulani.
Now that we've gone there, we need to talk about food. Kuna ile ya appetizers, and then sometimes it's when you're sitting down to actually eat.
Yeah.
But akijamini, kuna watu anaweza ingia office party, you'd think hawajakula mwezi nzima.
Yeah, if there is a provision of maybe soup and some breads, don't take the bread and cut it like it's a loaf of bread. And unapaka bluebird, unapaka...
Alafu tumbukiza kwa soup.
Yeah, you should just, pick, and if it's bread, just do it once at a time.
Yeah.
Just for...
And when you're drinking soup, please don't slurp it. Don't be like... Pole pole tu,
Yeah, you
baba.
should take the spoon and put it just close to them. to the
Yes,
mouth.
there's actually an etiquette for dining, and
Yeah.
I really want to do that show.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hope we'll be able to figure it out. Okay.
problem.
But also then with serving of the food, like, don't overdo it.
Yeah, don't overdo it. Just
Don't look
go
like
and
you're a starving
yeah,
employee.
it's like you've never seen food before. Yeah, and you want to try as many type of food as possible.
Yeah.
Kuna nyama choma, kuna nguruwe, kuna you just want to pick like everything. And you are sitting just close to the boss and he's wondering.
Juzi nilienda mahali. Umeshaona mountain kwa sahani? The guy had just piled it and piled it and like it was literally looking like a small hill. It's not a good sight because now people start talking about you and not about what you have to offer.
Exactly. And actually most of these people, they don't finish up that food.
Yeah.
Because maybe you wanted to taste something different, you find that it's just awful.
Na upendi.
Atupendi.
If you've never tried sushi. Just so. If you've never eaten sushi, your office party is not the place to start. Kuna vitu zing ama uchukue sahani ndogo uende ujaribu tu pole pole. But usiweke tu.
They just put everything. I remember one time I went for a meeting in Java. I think the first time I came to Nairobi, I just had a meeting and then I ordered something nice. It's called American coffee. I didn't know what's American coffee. It's just like a small cup of very conk.
Very
then I had to
coffee.
put it a lot of sugar. So don't just go and taste like everything.
Yeah. It's very true.
Yeah.
It's very true. The other thing then is at an office party, use it to network, right?
Yeah.
Understand who the other colleagues in the departments are. Introduce yourself to new departments. Maybe there's someone you've always wanted to talk to. This is the one time, that you can be that close to them, Dosi, without their secretary being like, book an appointment. But at the same time, you also don't want to find yourself at that's where now you're propagating office gossip.
Yeah.
Or you're seeing this person that you don't like anaongea na nani and you start gossiping with the people in the corner. Very, very bad.
Exactly. The rule is you don't show that you are bold. Umeboeka na party. Umejifix kwa corner. You don't want to interact with anybody.
Hata wangetuletea sijui nani. Hata hawajaserve nini. Don't.
What you should do is that interact with as many people as possible. But you should do it with a maximum of around 5 minutes.
Okay.
Don't just overdo it by sticking to one person for the next like 10 or 15 minutes. You might end up speaking so much, and giving out a lot of information. So you should just stick with, someone for around 5 minutes. But also the body language as well. Don't just go and close your hands like this. The fact that maybe you are there for the next, maybe you've been there for 1 month or less than 1 month. So you feel like you're so lonely, just interact.
Try and make friends.
Make friends.
It's true.
And, of course,
you're lucky because it's the environment of a party. So hopefully
yeah.
people have come in, a little more relaxed.
Yeah.
But the other thing then, as you're networking, and like I'm saying, maybe you've seen like dosi mkubwa of a department, maybe somewhere you've really wanted to, I don't know what they call it, is it transition or transfer to another department? You want to try and maybe take up a role there, or you want your boss to consider you for a position that's opening up. How do you have that conversation with them? Is that the right place to have that conversation?
No, it's not the right time to talk about, negotiating for a position. No, you are there just to network, get to socialize, and get to see the other side of the people when they are not working. But it's not a time of, looking for positions. And of course, also, you should also avoid like politics.
Yes.
Don't talk about politics, don't talk about religion,
Usianze sasa kumendaje? Don't do that.
Yeah, just don't do that. Just stick to the rules. Just introduce yourself, what you do. And then don't also talk about the negative signs of, the organization. They've not been able to they don't have any increment, all the kind of stuff.
And you never know who you're talking to before you're saying some of those things.
Exactly.
The ones would be controlling those things.
Yeah.
Finally, Sammy, the next day, you find a lot of people suddenly now calling sick to the office, that they're not feeling well, and so they're not coming to work. Na tunawajua, ni wale tuliwaona na maglass jikumi.
Na maglass, mtu amebeba glass moja hii, ingine hapa, hata kusalimia mtu ni shida, and mixing a lot of drinks. You've tasted Arrivalleaving, you've tasted this kind of juice, you've done a lot of drinks. So the following day, of course, you do have the repercussions. So just avoid that and wake up the following morning. And if it's a working day, just go and
to work.
But
it looks bad on you if you don't show up.
Exactly. And one thing before I forget is about don't tag a friend. if he's not working
Oh,
for
yes.
that organization,
Yeah.
or a relative. Ati huyu ni
It
beste
crushes.
yangu, you know.
Wait, do people actually do that?
Yeah, they do.
Ati rafiki cousin wangu alikuwa town. So tumekuja na yeye. No.
Tumekuja na yeye. And you know, every organization has a budget.
Yeah.
And you know, they know the number of people who are supposed to attend the event.
It's true.
And you tag like 3 friends, so that after the party, now you can go out and club
Alafu huyo
somewhere
ni
else.
cousin wako wa village mwenye anakuja kukuaibisha mbaya. Anyway, Sammy, thank you so much for coming through to the show. I think there's a lot for us to learn about etiquette in general,
Yeah,
you know, office parties. And I think a lot of these pointers you can take, even when your friend just invites you to, maybe there's a lot of social gatherings as well. So if your friend invites you to tag along with them to their friend's party, a lot of these are things that you can also employ.
That is true. That is true.
How can people find you?
Facebook, Dress to Impress. And also, I'm also in Facebook as well, Sama Murage.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for coming through. As always, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
All right, guys. That's it. That's going to do it for today. We've come to the end of our show. I just have about 2 minutes to go. But before then, let me remind you that Aladdin is offering a 90% discount when you shop of their clothing or groceries online. And as our dear audience here on Switch TV, you get an extra discount of 200 shillings when you use the coupon code SWH200. There's also a deal where if you spend 1,000 shillings or more, you can pick any item that will be labeled 1 bob, and that could even include a phone. So take note of that. If you're interested, your goods will be delivered to you within 48 hours of request. Also, good news for our super fans, Switch TV is still giving away tickets to watch Frozen this week and this weekend. You stand a chance to watch Frozen at Anga Panari, and for a chance to win, follow Switch TV pages on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter for more details. Also remember that if you watch movies at Anga IMAX, Anga Sky and Anga Diamond every Tuesday, you can enjoy 50% off all popcorn sizes. All right, guys, asanteni tena for your company. Thank you to all of you that have sent in your feedback, your comments. You've checked in with me. Nawashukuru nyote sana sana sana. Have yourselves a blessed day and a wonderful start of the week this Monday. Remember to make it a good day and to choose for it to be a good day. Apply yourselves, and let's meet here again tomorrow from 8 a.m. for more Full Circle with Joyce. Until then, God bless you. Ciao.